Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Tuesday the 2nd of June 2026. Today is my 4th day of being unemployed. Unemployed, wow. What do you think to that? Ironically, a few things have happened over the past days. Saturday and Sunday were fairly nondescript. Yesterday went down to the Cotswolds with Tina, had a nice time, had a lovely time, got stuck on the M6 motorway north last night, but that's another subject. And had a couple of conversations yesterday where a large software integrator wants me to have an interview on Friday. So I suspect this project that they're looking at will last some 3 years, certainly for the first couple of phases. And the office where that will be based is not too far from me, literally 20 minutes drive, 25 minutes drive. So that shouldn't be too bad. You're going to say hello, Susie? No, she's not. She's not saying hello. And so that's the first stage interview. I'm 50-50 of whether I actually want the job, and I'm also 50-50 of whether I'm being requested to take the interview to satisfy DEI regulations of such a large organisation. I'm just curious. I'm just thinking how I would think. Yes, how I would think. And, you know, I have got a lot of experience. If you didn't know, I was one of the main managers of the integration of the infrastructure for a very large public sector implementation in 2013, was it? 2013. We did the main infrastructure design and implementation for a system that a lot of people use today, Universal Credit, and it was Accenture that did the software over that infrastructure to make it available to the population of the UK and UK residents who live abroad. Yes, so that's probably why they're interested in me and how I controlled with the team the implementation of said infrastructure. So we'll have to suck it and see. We shall suck it and see. See how that interview goes. I'll tell you in a future video how that went. Whether I'll get it or not, don't know. Whether I want it or not, don't know. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. But if you're new to the channel, if you don't know, last Friday, that would have been the 29th of May 2026, I was made redundant from the organisation to which I worked. We were in global IT, managing implementations in a manufacturing organisation that has multiple sites across the globe to manufacture the ultimate products that the business provided to the global economy. Learnt a lot there in manufacturing, however. But yeah, so I've been made redundant. And I'm okay with that. I was okay with that. I worked there for about 5 or 6 years. And I'm sorry I keep on looking down because I don't want to trip over. And it worked out okay. It's worked out okay. For those that have been in the past, you'll know that I'm changing the pension that I've got from this organisation that made me redundant into some kind of annuity or drawdown. We're going to have a drawdown system, so I'll be able to draw down from that pension when that's all administered and done. So that should be good and should be fairly easy. So regarding cash and revenue, that's not going to be a major problem over the months ahead. I've also got pensions that start up in January of 2027, not too far away, which is on my 60th birthday. So I'll be getting a couple of pensions and a couple of lump sums from that. So that's good news. And if needs be, I'll have to use that capital that we've got to invest further in things that bring some revenue back. I'm not one of these that invest in stocks and shares or anything like that. I always invest in things that I can buy, something tangible, make it better and sell it on the market. That's my mindset. Do you do that? I find that the return of investment is often higher, even though you do have to put some work into it. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So I may, using some of that capital, I may purchase a house for 60, 70,000 pound in the local area, renovate it and sell it for 100, 120,000, that kind of thing. Maybe. God, it's absolutely beautiful out here. It really is. You're wondering what's in the rucksack? My DJI Avata 360-degree camera drone. And I'm going to be practicing on this when I finish this recording. Because I need to get some flying hours in it and make sure I've got a clear understanding of how best to fly it for what I feel I need to fly it. I'm going to put some footage in. If I put some footage in, I'll put it in now so you can see what it's actually capable of. That was £630. The base kit is £630. I actually paid £700 to get an extra battery. And it seems to be absolutely fine. If you've ever thought about getting a 360-degree camera on a drone, the software on it is not yet finished by DJI. It needs some more work on it, and that's okay. But you'll be able to see from this footage, if I put it up, what it's like. So, I've got a job interview, first interview on Friday. That's via Microsoft Teams, I think. And then a further interview the following Tuesday, if that works out well. I'm not sure if it will work out well. I don't know. We'll suck it and see. I've already got a job lined up for July, and that is delivering cars across the UK. That's not in an articulated truck. What that is getting in the car and driving it to wherever the customer is. And then I will get on a train and come back home. So I'm quite looking forward to that. The lack of responsibility, long-term responsibility, where the transaction is within a day. Whereas from my perspective, my transactions, if you think about the job that I'm talking about, the transactions are over a year or 3 years. And there's a lot of preparation, there's a lot of work to be done. Am I at that stage in life where I want that kind of work? You know, am I going to be doing 40 hours? I'll get paid for doing 40 hours. But am I going to be doing 40 hours? Will it turn into 80 hours? I don't know. Probably. I've been there before as well. So do I really want that at my stage of life? I don't know. And do I need it? That's the question. Do I need it financially? Are we going to move abroad because the economy is cheaper in the Far East, shall we say? We could do. It would be smart to do that from a financial perspective. And then we could both semi-retire. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, sorry, Susie. Sorry, girl. I nearly stood on her then. My goodness. So, the first 4 days have been interesting. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm getting a bit bored. Yeah. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to go home. I will edit it. This will be Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. And this will come out on the 3rd of July, the Wednesday. So, we'll suck it and see on that one. It's 4 days in and I'm already bored. It's like, I was talking to the missus yesterday. The Monday that we had off yesterday is not like the first day of a holiday where you know you're going back in a week or 2 weeks. It didn't feel that way. It felt completely different, where I just don't have to think about too much. And I've not been in that position for such a long time. Having nothing to think about is a very fortunate position. You know, if you've got enough money to keep your food in your belly and heating and electricity on and a bed and a roof over your head, if you're in that position, my God, it's absolutely fantastic. I know in the news it says Benefits Britain or Welfare Britain or whatever it's called. I can understand why people don't want to work. I can understand that. I'm not saying it's right though. My taxes over the last 40 years, at least 40 years, have paid for a lot of benefits, but we're not going to go there. We don't want to go political too much. People keep on asking me, what camera equipment am I using? The camera that I'm using is the DJI Osmo 360. This is the DJI Mini mic. You can get this kit. You can get this kit with 2 microphones and things like that, and the charging case for about 65, 70 pound. They are very good. I do have other microphones, but with this particular Osmo 360 camera, I try to use these microphones. I highly recommend the DJI Osmo 360. I'm not sponsored, but I do highly recommend it. It is a great piece of kit. You do need a fairly powerful computer to edit the result. And I do use a computer rather than use the phone to then create the output. I tend to push it out in 4K rather than 1080p. We're not going to go into the details there. So what's the plan ahead? So Wednesday, Thursday, fairly easy days. Weather pending, might get out on the motorbike, might not. While the weather's okay at the moment, when I get back, I'm going to go out on the motorbike. And then Friday, take that interview. 2 people interviewing me. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. My goodness. Hope you enjoyed the content. Does this relate to you in any way? You tell me. I'll speak to you soon. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give it a like. Share it on to someone who's in a similar situation. There is light at an end of a tunnel. I'm just trying to find the tunnel. What do you think, Susie? She's a beauty. Beautiful dog. Bichon Frise. Highly recommend the breed. Have a great day. I'll see you very soon. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.